All right, today we're going to swap out a couple wood stoves. They're made by Winnerwell. Winnerwell USA sent me a new Nomad external air large double view, and we're going to swap out my Woodlander, same size external air as well, and I'll show you some of the differences, and then we're going to also add a secondary combustion chamber to the mix. So stay tuned and let's see what we get. All right, so first thing we're going to do is loosen up these guy lines, at least one of them, and I'm going to take the stovepipe down. And we'll probably reuse this section, so I've got little quick disconnects here to make my job a little bit easier, and we'll just set that down for now. And then we'll go inside and remove that section. So, all right, we'll go in here. I'll just show you. Last night I did an unboxing. This is the Nomad, and this is the Woodlander. You can see there's a little bit of height difference. One's 4-leg and one's a 3-legged. And there's the pipe that it comes with. So everything you see there is included. And this is the setup that I've already got in here. I had them send me 2 other components. That's the secondary combustion chamber and the 3.5-inch short pipe. And that's to get this triple layer insulated section to drop down a little bit lower. Nothing's gotten hot or melted, but I just think it's gonna fit better with that piece. So anyways, I'll start swapping this out, and you guys can see how it goes. All right, then we'll move this Nomad out of the way. We'll disconnect the external air, and we'll just use this hose since I've already got it set up. So and this is the triple wall section. You can see here, I actually cleaned these out last weekend, so there's no soot, so this is nice. And we'll just set this off to the side. So this is the Woodlander, and you can see the external air setup in the damper that I showed in the unboxing, how you can open and close that. There's the front side. So both of these stoves work the same, a little bit different in size and height. Maybe I'll just show that real quick. Move our stove over here. So if you do a side-by-side comparison, maybe 2 or 3 inches in height. This is a little bit lower to the floor. And of course you got the 3 legs versus the 4. Let me make sure we got that in the frame. Yeah, so we'll swap these out and add the secondary combustion chamber. Now this offset with the secondary combustion chamber, you can see we've got probably, I don't know, 8-inch difference. So that's going to push this stove out a little bit further than it was before. And we'll have to line all that up. So And right there I can see before we seat that, we're going to have to open this up. Oh, and before I do install it, there's an on and off, which opens and closes the airflow and reroutes that. So all right. Now this short pipe, I'm not sure how this is going to pan out here, but I know with the other one, this would have dropped that insulated section down a little bit lower. So we may wind up using that just for the Woodlander, and the Nomad may not need it. So, which looks to be the case here. So looks like we'll be able to go back a little bit more than I thought. And actually, looks like I am going to need that extension. These should be outside of the tent. So this is the 3.5 inch diameter short pipe. And that's going to be perfect. So all tents are a little bit different, obviously. So this is a White Duck Outdoor Avalon 13-foot bell tent, and obviously depending on your geometry of your tent, you may or may not need this piece, but this works out perfect. And we'll go outside and see what that looks like. All right, that's perfect height. And we may have to change the length of our guy lines here. Again, I've got these little S hook carabiners. And I think I'm definitely going to have to, well, maybe not. Let's see here. Looks like that's going to work out just perfect. So we'll tie this off. I'll tie this off with a quick release knot. This just gives me easier adjustments and easy to undo when you need to clean the pipe, which they recommend about every 20 hours. So and I might have to tweak that a little bit, but anyways, we'll go back in here. All right, so I think we're in pretty good shape, being positioned about right. We're going to connect our external air hose. It's got this nice little band clamp with a thumb screw, so no screwdriver or wrench needed. And let me show you this real quick. So there's a secondary combustion chamber. There's our short pipe, and then there's our insulated triple wall section. And then you can see how that goes out to the tent. I did have to cut a hole in the tent. And you can see this right here. It's got a little screen. Showed that in the unboxing video. So All right, so next thing is to get some firewood and get this thing, get its first burn in. So let me go get that ready for you. All right, looks like we're gonna be competing with the roosters. I got a little Mickwick all natural fire starter. These guys are out of Spokane, Washington, and they sent them to me. So we're gonna try this out. Basically, I just have some wood shims from a previous door install I did, and then we got some other kindling. All right, and then this damper is closed, and what I find is that this actually creates a little more of a draft on the front here, so, and it'll get this burning a little bit quicker. Beautiful stove. I absolutely love the craftsmanship. I think these stoves are actually what got me into the actual bell tent to begin with. All stainless steel construction, heavier gauge on top than the sides and the bottom. We'll see how much heat this lower section puts out, and that's why I have this silicone fire resistant mat. So and the instructions with the secondary combustion chamber say to leave in the off position until you get the fire going. So we had a bunch of rain yesterday. Everything's kind of damp, so this is a little bit slower to take off. All right, now the fire's starting to catch on. Looking pretty good in there. I'll go ahead and close this. All right, now we'll turn that to on and let this bad boy heat up. Again, this is a secondary combustion chamber. So instead of all the heat going straight up the pipe, it kind of forms up in here. Pretty cool. I've seen nighttime images of this thing glowing orange, and cool with all the little pine tree figurines or silhouettes. So yeah, that's it. We'll let this kind of burn in. The patina is gonna change. It's gonna get that color like I have here on the Woodlander. Again, both awesome stoves. Just a couple different designs and same kind of setup there. So all right, so if you guys enjoyed this and you want to see more of this kind of content, please subscribe and smash that like button. Much appreciated. And check out my Instagram page and TikTok under the same username. Again, this is the Nomad Double View Plus external air, large size wood burning tent stove with a secondary combustion chamber and the short pipe extension. So, and yeah, we're gonna let that break in, and we'll see you guys on the next one.